For Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, this trip to the U.S. is a fateful, historic mission. He says he sees himself as an emissary for all Israelis and the Jewish people, and his mission is to protect their future from the threat of a nuclear Iran.
As Prime Minister of Israel, it is my obligation to see to the security of Israel. Therefore, we strongly oppose the agreement being formulated with Iran and the major powers, which could endanger our very existence. In the face of this danger, we must unite and also explain the dangers stemming from this agreement to Israel, to the region, and to the world.
Netanyahu arrived in Washington Sunday evening ahead of his speeches at the pro-Israel lobby AIPAC and what's become a politically controversial address to Congress Tuesday on Iran. Around 30 Democratic lawmakers reportedly plan to sit out Netanyahu's speech, calling it an affront to the president because it was set up without consulting the White House. Netanyahu considers any deal with Iran that doesn't end its nuclear program entirely unacceptable, a clear contrast to the diplomatic negotiations that President Obama is spearheading to try to make a deal with Iran over that program. And according to a Bethlehem-based news agency report, President Obama prevented an Israeli military attack on Iran's nuclear facilities in 2014 by threatening to shoot down Israeli jets before they could reach their targets. The White House denied that report. Meanwhile, Secretary of State John Kerry says the diplomatic nuclear deal with Iran will actually help ensure Israel's security.
We want to recognize the main goal here is to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. And on that, Israel and the United States agree. And the testimony, in fact, to the efficiency with which we've been able to pursue that is the interim agreement that is in place today. Israel is safer today because of the interim agreement that we created.
U.S. and Iranian officials reported progress in the latest talks on a deal that would freeze Iran's nuclear program for 10 years, but then allow it to slowly restart during the final years. Netanyahu hopes to encourage lawmakers to question the administration's plan and to delay the March 24th deadline for an agreement. Caitlin Burke, CBN News.